guys actually face a 1-point deficit going into halftime, but it seemed like once you guys got, a little more settled down in the second half, things turned. I guess just first of all, what did you just kind of think of that early, River run, and then to ultimately get the lead back? What went into that?
So we didn't let that make us play worse. We just made that as motivation, and then we came back in the next series and punched it in.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really nothing for us.
For sure.
We just use that as play stronger and harder. So.
Yeah, I guess just in the second half, it seemed like your offense really kind of got settled in. You scored a couple runs, but there was a good passing game going too. What did you just think of kind of the balance of all those things?
Well, number one, the locker room we got yelled at. So
okay,
because those guys shouldn't have been hanging with us from to begin with. So first quarter it was a little iffy, so we had to come back in the second half and make things better.
For sure. So there's been kind of some talk about just you guys being a younger team this year. But to get this first win now, and a couple games under your belt, how do you guys just kind of take that experience and build on it going forward?
Well, we're gonna prepare next week with this victory.
Yes.
Go in to Bothell and use this victory as motivation to win against them. So.
No, it feels really good. Just a win in general feels good. They came out to play today. They played their ass off, and I really give them kudos. We had a really slow first half. What was it, 7-6, 13-6? But the locker room, we had the locker room talk we needed, and it really just shifted the whole momentum of the game. Came down, scored that first one. We had the fumble, but after that, it was smooth sailing.
For sure.
We really turned it on. We stepped on that gas pedal. We didn't let go of it. Even our twos came in and did really good. I'm hoping we stay on that gas pedal for next week when we can go up to Bothell.
Yeah, for sure.
Another Saturday game.
So yeah, that's right. So is there anything in a game like this that when you guys get into the locker room at halftime, was there anything important said, or just anything that you guys kind of talked about with coaches, or was it more of just kind of a stern talk? What was just kind of the vibe of halftime?
I walked in there before Kai said anything, and I was like, we're playing slow, playing flat, and we need to step it up. We need to hustle on and off the field. We had we didn't have any urgency to us, and I told them that. They really locked in. They knew what we were trying to get to them, and we came out and we did what we needed to do.
For sure. Yeah, really on both sides of the ball, but I did want to ask you just defensively, because they scored on their very first drive, and then after that their only points came off of a turnover, and they score inside the 5. But aside from that, you guys hold them scoreless. What did you see that kind of changed or just tightened up? What specifically do you feel like you guys improved?
So the second half, we had a little bit of violence with us. We came in, we wanted to hit people.
Yeah.
First half, it was there was a couple of us, our younger kids really didn't know how big even though it's River, how big this game actually is.
Sure.
Then they came out there and they wanted to hit people, and they wanted to prove a point. They want a starting spot.
Yeah.
As much as we do, we want to keep it. They want to earn it. So.
Yeah.
You know what? And Jalen went down. He had a little heat stroke, I think, and had to go to the hospital. But we had Caden, our little sophomore, come in, and he balled out. He came out. He was smacking people. He was doing his job in coverage, and you know what? We really wouldn't have won without our young guys. So
for sure,
really give it to them.
Yeah, to segue into that, I know it's been talked about a lot about the young guys and just the overall youth of this team. But what do you think a win and an experience like this can do for some of those guys now going forward?
It just gives them a little bit more confidence under their belt. The week 1 loss kind of, I wouldn't say put people down, but it didn't give us that reassurance of we can really take this as far as we need to go. And I think today it gave them that, okay, we're ballers. We can go out there and do it. If we face adversity, we go out there and do it.
Yeah. Okay.